everyone, Satsudoktun, welcome to another mod overview, this time on Miraak's more OP starting kits. A mod that simply adds in a GUI that gives you a bunch of buttons that you can access for different starting kits. So for a miner you'll get a diamond pickaxe and I think a bit of coal, or I'm thinking the other ones. Others add things like just giving you a bow or an arrows, or you get furnace, smoker, and blast furnace, or an axe, or certain things. So take a look. There is another one that has different purpose entirely. I may or may not cover this in another video, or it, I think does maybe similar, maybe kind of expands in a few other directions. So yeah, we'll just go with this one for the moment. Now this will pretty much be world specific, so I'm going to have to go out of this one and then into a new one. So I'm going to have to go out of probably like 12 different ones, and you can see I've accessed many of these. Don't know if it'll show up in one of them though, because I think I remove the contents every time. So I don't know if that'll happen, but yeah, with each new world, or when you first install the mod on and using it in an existing world, excuse me, then you'll have it appear. Yeah, got nothing there. Okay, so we'll do this with the new world, which I may be cutting a lot, just to, you know, go in and out and create worlds, because that's mostly going to be doing. We'll just show it on the first world load, though, because it shouldn't be too bad, but obviously on later ones, it won't. That, and you can also tell on that what I'm going to be cutting. It's not going to take too long, but, you know, just principle, and makes it easy to get between things. But, yeah, with at least the miner, as far as I remember, you get a diamond pickaxe and some other type of thing. So here we go, here's our menu, or GUI. So we've got miner, bowmaster, lumberjack, smelter, swordsman, farmer, digger, pyroman, maniac, warlock, and enchanter. Now you can completely ignore this if you want to, as I did, and I don't get access to any of that stuff again, I don't think, even on starting the world again. So we'll just go back into this one, because we completely ignored it, and see if we can access it, but I don't think you can. But on the next one, obviously, I'll just press each button so you get an idea of what each starter kit has, because you don't have like an item that shows it. No, okay, so I completely removed my access to it. But yeah, there's no like items or anything this mod adds, it's just the starter kits that adds a bunch of vanilla items to you when starting the game. So we'll just wait for this to load, and I will be there in a moment. Okay, back, and we'll go with miner, and we'll go in order of each of them. So we'll go miner first, which is a diamond pick and cobble, and you also get an effect specific to it. So for this one I got haste, for others I've seen strength, and a few others things, so yeah. So you start out with a diamond pick immediately, which is quite a good start, but again, you only have 64 cobble. Obviously, in, you know, an overworld that's fully filled with resources, you know, quite useful, but if you're using this probably in Skyblock, then it'd probably be a bit more reasonable to give a diamond pick if you needed to for reaching certain distances or doing certain things, I guess. And obviously you can completely remove the items if you want to, and you get no chance to get them again, so you have to be very careful upon accessing them the first time. Now I don't need that world, so we can get rid of that. I don't think I need any of these others. Probably not, but we'll just keep it there. We'll just go through each button, and I'll see you at each one. Okay, so next we have Bowmaster, which simply gives us a bow and crossbow and arrows. I think every option is supposed to give you an access to the dimension, but I don't know if I got that with the miner. But either way, if we go to Nether, it'll actually transport us to the Nether. Sometimes you may suffocate in blocks, I think, though, which can happen. Or fall through? Nope, we literally just suffocated in there, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, you can have a Nether survival immediately if you want to. Where's a good spot? We'll just go here for now. But yeah, okay then, apparently not. Do we have anything suitable? Here we go. I think I got into a soul sand sort of one last time, which wasn't too bad. It immediately just transported me there, I think. But yeah, you've now got access to the following here to get started with some weapons. And you can start in the Nether with typical teleporting results, of course. We'll move on, obviously, to the next one, because we don't really need that. I think it also takes you back maybe to the overworld as well, because it doesn't set your spawn point, I don't think. We'll have to test that, actually, because I don't know about that. So we'll meet for the next one. Okay, and next we have Lumberjack, which gives us an axe and wood, and we'll go to the nether again this time. And we're falling from the sky as well, which is a good sign. We got haste 2 there. If you saw what the other effects were, then you know what those were, because I've completely forgotten. I don't know if we got one. Forget. So we slash kill here, we can see we are actually forced to go to the nether now, so it does set our spawn point, so that's a good sign to know that. So keep that in mind. If you do want to keep going with another survival, that's the case. If you change your mind later, you're going to have to get to the overworld in some way, because your spawn point has changed. So we'll go out of here, we'll delete that one because we don't need it, and we'll go to the next one. Okay, back, and we've got the smelter. And we'll also test if you can actually go in and out without making a decision and not closing out of the thing. Actually, escape does already do that, I think, which we tested before, so I might avoid that. But smelter gives you the smoker, furnace, and blast furnace, as well as 64 blocks of coal, so that's quite useful for smelting things up. We'll go to next, again, I don't need that. Go to the next one. Okay, so next we have the Swordsman, which gives you a diamond sword, shield, and golden apple, and we have strength 2 there. The effects are pretty much infinite though, unless you actually use a command or milk to get rid of them, so keep that in mind. We'll get rid of this because we don't need that, and we'll go to the next one, as we have already for multiple now. Okay, for the next one, we've got Farmer. Bit of lag there, I think. And we have a iron hoe. We have many different types of seeds. I think pretty much everything. We do get brown, red, it's pretty much everything. And we have water, so at least one water source option. If you had to put it, say, in the center or however else you want to set up. It to maybe last like the 8 blocks across or something. But yeah, pretty much every seed accessible with at least 10, so that's quite nice, and the 250 durability on the hoe will last quite a while. Next, we'll go to the New World. Okay, and in this one, we've got Digger, which is pretty much giving you dirt and a shovel, and Haste 2, so obviously easy way to mine through things that aren't stone on the surface, and obviously dirt if you need to for platforms, or I guess maybe farming also, and then you get a hoe and you can do the next stage of stuff. I don't know, depends. You can use dirt for a lot of things. Okay, so we'll go to the next one, then we'll get to the last 3, or 2. Okay, and we now have Pyromaniac, which gives us 2 lava buckets, 2 flint and steels, and fire charge. So if you ever need to access a portal, or I guess put the lava for certain things to get as an attack measure for mobs, or putting in a furnace for fuel, or just other purposes, I guess, then you've got as an option from the beginning. And we'll access the last 2. Let's get rid of this world, do this for like the 10th time or something, and we'll see the next 2 soon. Okay, and now we have Warlock, which adds in pretty much a bunch of brewing-related ingredients and a brewing stand immediately. 6 bottles though, so kind of have to be careful there. That's pretty much I should use for fuel, not just for strength, or maybe for both. And obviously, no nether wart though, so... and a spider eye, which I think is only useful for weakness. So that's poison? No poison. Okay. I know that weakness is like the only potion you can make without any ingredients, so you've got your potence and potency extended there, but interesting. You do have to have awkward for all these, don't you? I think. Or mundane. It gives you there, and that's yeah, that's about it, I guess. Either way, go to the last one. Okay, and our last one is Enchanter, which simply gives us 16 books, so enough to get to a full level of an enchanting table, 64 lapis enchanting table, and a bottle of bottles of enchanting to pretty much get us started there. If we don't have, any XP off the bat, I don't think, because you have to supply it with the enchanting bottles. Yes, you do. But that is pretty much it. So, yeah, thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.